So, first off, a huge congratulations. You've finished your presentation skills course, and honestly, you've just given yourself a massive career advantage. But you know what? Finishing the course, that's really just the beginning.
And that brings up the big question, right? You've learned the theory, you've put in the practice, so now what? How do you take everything you learned inside that classroom and actually make it work for you out in the real world?
Well, that's exactly what we're going to tackle here. We are going to build a clear, practical roadmap to help you turn that new expertise into real, tangible success in your career. Think of this as your guide for the amazing journey you've got ahead.
Okay, first things first. Let's talk about where your skills are going to make an immediate impact. And I'm not talking about some distant future. I mean, right now. Think about all the places you can use these skills, like tomorrow. Job interviews? You're not just answering questions anymore, you're pitching yourself. In a team meeting, your clarity is what drives real collaboration. At a conference, you're not just a face in the crowd, you're establishing your expertise. Networking, you're building relationships that could define your career. And in a training session, you're empowering your whole team. Every single one of these is a stage just waiting for you.
And look, these aren't just random ideas. These are the proven building blocks for making a real impact in your career. Mastering your delivery in these specific moments, that's the foundation for everything that's coming next.
Let's just zoom in on that first one for a second. Interviews. It really all boils down to this, doesn't it? Presenting oneself clearly and confidently can make a strong impression. In that kind of high-stakes moment, your communication, well, it isn't just a nice to have. It can be the one thing that makes all the difference.
So we know where to use these skills. Now let's dig into why they are so incredibly important for your long-term career growth. This is about turning great communication into actual professional success.
You know, it's so important to get this. This is not a niched skill. There is a growing global demand for people who are exceptional presenters. And that's in every field. We're talking business, tech, education, healthcare, you name it. It's a universally valuable asset.
And this just lays out the path perfectly. When you present well, you get seen. You gain visibility in your organization. That visibility, it often leads to new responsibilities, new opportunities for advancement. And over time, that consistent, powerful communication builds your personal brand, your reputation as someone who's credible and influential.
But it goes even deeper than that. It's not just about getting your ideas heard, it's about being seen as a leader. The simple truth is, effective communicators are frequently regarded as leaders and influencers. When you're the one who can clearly explain a complex idea or articulate a vision, people just naturally start to look to you. Communication really is the language of leadership.
And that brings us right back to your personal brand. Because in the world we live in today, what you know is only half the battle. Your ability to communicate your value, your ideas, your expertise, that is what truly makes you stand out from the crowd.
Okay, so you've got the skills and you know why they matter so much. But here's the crucial mindset shift, realizing that mastery is a journey, not a destination. The absolute best presenters, they never, ever stop learning.
So how do you stay on that journey? Well, there are 3 key paths. First, never stop looking for new training opportunities. Second, always be practicing, and this is huge, getting feedback. And third, stay curious. Keep up with the new tools and trends because the world of communication is always changing.
So you've really got a choice to make about your mindset. Do you see your skills as something static, learned once and then you're done? Or do you see them as something dynamic, something that needs to be constantly practiced and refined? That dynamic mindset, that's the real path to mastery. All right, let's bring this all home. It's time to turn all this knowledge, all this intention into concrete action. This is your game plan for the next 6 months. Here's a beautifully simple framework to get you started. First, just reflect. Think about your career and where these skills will have the biggest possible impact. Second, write down 3 specific, measurable goals. And I mean actual targets, not just vague ideas. And third, share one of those goals with a mentor or a friend. Trust me, accountability is such a powerful motivator. And hey, if you're feeling a little stuck for ideas, here are a few to get you going. Maybe you could commit to speaking at a local community event. Or what if you made it a goal to ask for feedback after every single presentation you give? Or maybe you'll finally sign up for that advanced workshop you've been looking at. The key is just to choose something real and make it happen. And remember, this isn't about wishful thinking. The framework we just went over is a structured plan, and it's designed to push you forward. You have everything you need to get started.
So, we're going to end right where we began with a question. But this time, it's not what now, it's what will you achieve? You've got the skills, you've got the roadmap, and you have your first steps. Your next 6 months, they start right now. Go make them count.